hope as he helps us navigate the emotional, spiritual, and relational turmoil present in the lives of people of all ethnicities, socioeconomic status, cultures, and faiths. My conversation with the young lady at the thrift store affirmed two things to me. First, top finds can indeed be found in the most dark and obscure places. Second, transparency and honesty reveal what is often hidden away in casual conversation. Our fears should not serve as walls of shame. Rather, they are bridges that connect all of our stories. How to Live in Fear connects our stories. It's a top find. Parnell M. Lovelace, Jr., MSW, D. Min. Introduction. Panic, Providence, and the Pastor. I thought I was going insane. My brain felt as though it were splitting in half. I struggled just to breathe. My mind raced and my thoughts were jumbled and murky. I couldn't talk with anyone. Dealing with people was virtually impossible. I felt I couldn't worship or even pray. The peace of God seemed a million miles away, totally out of my reach. Life was excruciating, and my fear so incredibly debilitating. A person can take only so much. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus. In fact, I'm a pastor of a large church where week in and week out, I teach thousands of people the truths of God. I believe in His grace, healing, and powers of deliverance. I believe He loves me and wants the absolute best for my life. But on an all too frequent basis, I suffer greatly from panic disorder. Overwhelming fear grips my soul and won't let up for hours, sometimes days, even weeks. I totally get David's dark language often used throughout Psalms, in passages such as this one. My heart is in anguish within me. The terrors of death have fallen on me. Fear and trembling have beset me. Horror has overwhelmed me. I said, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. I would fly away and be at rest. I would flee far away and stay in the desert. I would hurry to my place of shelter, far from the tempest and storm. Psalm 55, 4-8. While the psalmist likely wasn't describing a panic attack, the bottom line is that he was suffering at a level he wanted to run from but couldn't escape because the enemy he was battling the most was inside his own soul. In the pages of this book, I want to share my story with you, a tale of salvation, redemption, and favor, coupled with the reality of my ongoing battle with an often debilitating medical condition that began at age 6. A prevailing belief in our Western church culture is that God will keep bad things from happening to good people, especially His people. But according to Scripture, regardless of which theological circles we belong to, this man-made paradigm is not true. It never was and never will be. We've seen, heard, and experienced too many bad things happening to good people, even to Christians, even to us, too many times. In fact, much of life feels like a battle. Maybe that's why my struggle with panic and fear has, for so many years, produced a huge measure of doubt, questioning, and even feelings of abandonment. Perhaps you have been diagnosed with panic disorder, experience panic attacks, or at the very least, feel as though you wrestle with fear more than the average person does. Maybe the phrase freaking out in the book's subtitle caught your eye, and you feel those words describe how you live more often than you want to admit. Or maybe you picked up this book because your spouse, child, parent, relative, or friend suffers from this condition, and you want to better understand how to sympathize with, minister to, and love on that person. May God bless you for caring on such a deep level. I hope you find clarity and encouragement here to help your loved one. Regardless, I pray you find comfort, community, and counsel in these pages. Now that straight out of the gate you have a good understanding of my faith in God, my pastoral credentials, and my level of panic and fear, I want to make one thing crystal clear.